Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. This evening, we've got a matchup from the AL Central Division between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. The Indians enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Felipe Zarate will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
So now here is Dean Summers. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, number
Wheels
26.
and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Line drive to left. Zimmer has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting second.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
At the plate now, Carlos Ortega. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box now, Morgan Golden, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Indians nothing. White Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Vince Cartwright gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Leading off,
so stepping in is Lucius Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, 0-1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
So now to the plate, W. Young. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Too much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box, Paul Keys. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Called strike 2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Second inning set to go. And first pitch on its way. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
To 2-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
In the air, out to right. Young is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Evan Brenner is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Zarate has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Hit in the air to right field. Young is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Kirby Ellis.
Now to bat, Kirby Ellis. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Marcel Montano would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Next to hit is Marcel Montano. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Now the 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He's right there. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And set to go is the rookie first baseman, Dallas
The first
Phillips.
baseman, Dallas Phillips.
Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Count 2-1.
Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right
Batting
now.
fifth.
As we roll through
The
it again,
shortstop,
remember, he struck out
Antonio
the side in the last
Nunez.
inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in now, Antonio Nunez. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Alfonso Pena.
Next up is Alfonso Pena. First pitch on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Clayton Janeway.
Janeway.
Here's the first pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Janeway, a native Oregonian. This is his first year at the big league level. And he fouls this one off.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Fouled away. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
In now, Andrew Zavala. And it's fouled away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dean Summers, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
This guy loves hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching, hitting over 350 on the year against left-handed pitching.
From the stretch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. hit in the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Carlos Ortega.
Up next, Carlos Ortega, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Indians still in search of their first hit of the ballgame. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Go there.
In now for Cleveland, Morgan Golden. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
A pause and the 0-2 in the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. A couple of walks, but no damage. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Stepping up is Howard McKinnon. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that gets by him.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Howard McKinnon is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. At the plate now, Justin Zimmer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle
Batting
innings.
ninth.
He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
To the plate now, Mac Slade, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 1-0 home.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Morgan Golden.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-1 home.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Derek Shaw.
So next to bat will be Derek Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB now. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Evan Brenner.
Striding in is Evan Brenner. Flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Indians hit is going to be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
So now to the plate, Kirby Ellis, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Into the box, Marcel Montano. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Ellis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. In to score is the runner from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Clayton Janeway. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Tries to uppercut that thing, but missed it. 2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Pena has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Indians 2 and the White Sox nothing. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lucius Rojas. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The right fielder, number 7, W. Young.
Up next for Chicago, W. Young. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration
Now
mount
batting,
from this
center
offense.
fielder,
It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Stepping in now, Paul Keys. And he fouls this one off. Struck out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's good.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the
Leading
catcher,
off for the
Andrew Zavala.
The catcher, Andrew Zavala.
And the pitch.
Count 1-0.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 1-0.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dean Summers.
In now, Dean Summers, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Zavala on at first, nobody out. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Marco Zerbe will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Marco Zerbe.
At the plate, Carlos Ortega, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
To the plate now, Morgan Golden, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Indians fail to score as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The first baseman.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Phillips.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Dallas Phillips is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A ball and a strike now. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Antonio Nunez. And that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. One out, nobody on. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Next to stand in is Alfonso Pena. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Pitch popped up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Leading off for the Indians.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Morgan Golden.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Morgan Golden is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Derek Shaw, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Keys is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Evan Brenner.
Now to the plate, here is Evan Brenner. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Comes set and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a swinging strike on the breaking ball.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Young will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Howard McKinnon.
The designated hitter, Howard McKinnon.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And it's fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division, as you see where these 2 teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Next, it'll be Justin Zimmer, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him.
Ball that now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches,
Catcher,
great command,
13.
great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box now, Mac Slade. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Kyle Anderson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 18, Kyle Anderson.
At the plate now is Kirby Ellis, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Kirby Ellis.
He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Outside, that's the ball.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Fouled off. Anderson, a 6'3" left-hander. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the right fielder, Marcel Montano.
Next, here is Marcel Montano. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And now here is Clayton Janeway. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the air to straightaway center field. Keys finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Lucius Rojas, and they could use a spark from him here.
Second baseman, Lucius Rojas. He's
ready. Here's the first pitch.
we're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
1-1 the count now. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's right there. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the right fielder, W. Young.
Next, it'll be W. Young. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that misses inside 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 on its way.
That's ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard to third. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up.
On and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Dallas Phillips.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dallas Phillips, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah. 0-1. Ball 10.
The 1-1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
2-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A man left for the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Paxton will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 31.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Andrew Zavala.
Andrew Zavala.
Pitch on the way. The 1-0 home, fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Dean Summers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Paxton, just 24 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 1 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Carlos Ortega, and he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever. It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big.
Now batting, the center fielder.
In now, Morgan Golden, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And it's fouled away. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
The shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
Here it comes. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
strikeout zone.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's out number one.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman, Alfonso.
Digging in next, Alfonso Pena popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that. Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Now here's the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good
Now
power
batting,
pitcher that
the
has a good
designated
fastball.
hitter.
And what does he do?
Howard
He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Howard McKinnon. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Here's another 1-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Derek Shaw.
Derek Shaw.
First pitch on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2-0. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. And the pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So the next to bat will be Evan Brenner. He flew out in his last AB. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Shaw aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted in the air to center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 7, Kirby Ellis.
Stepping in once again is Kirby Ellis. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Stepping in now, Marcel Montano. Keys is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Clayton Janeway.
Stepping in next, Clayton Janeway. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Ready on 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
In the dirt. Throw over to third here. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Indians leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Justin Zimmer.
The left fielder, Justin Zimmer.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he falls behind 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Matt Slade.
So next to hit is Mac Slade. First offering. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his
15,
favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Into the box, Lucius Rojas. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to first. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health, and the wear and tear on his arm might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Next to dig in, W. Young singled in his last at-bat. Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Tyrone Hicks takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Hicks.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes. Rojas is off at first with 2 away. 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Hit hard down the line. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
At the plate now, Paul Keys, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The set and the 1-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Second and third, 2 away. And another foul ball. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Vince Cartwright takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, and recorded 19 strikeouts in this ball game. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the White Sox, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. In the AL Central, Vince Cartwright pitched out of his mind with 19 overall strikeouts en route to the win as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 3-0. The Royals got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-1. The Red Sox put together 10 total hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 3-2. The Detroit Tigers broke up their 7-game losing skid as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 5-4. Jacob Quantrill got his 3rd win this season, helping lead the Rays over the Rangers 3-2. The Yankees brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 4-3. The Orioles' second baseman, number 3, launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as the Orioles defeated the Mariners 13-3. The Marlins had 12 hits as a team as they nabbed an extra innings win over the Braves 8-3. Joseph Busher was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, leading the Fightin' Phils over the Mets 7-2. The Chicago Cubs earned the 3-game series sweep as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 6-5. The San Diego Padres racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-4. The St. Louis Cardinals pounded out 17 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Nats 12-2. Rafael Quevedo got his first career win as the Dodgers grabbed the win against Colorado 3-2. The Cincinnati Reds allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-1. And that's our show on this Jackie Robinson Day. Should be a lot of great games as well as celebrations of the great number 42. Talk to you again tomorrow.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. The Tribe enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, James Drew gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now in the box, Dean Summers. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Cleveland, the shortstop, Dean Summers.
He's set. Here it comes. Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they want to be playing their best ball. They have to find a way to win this ball game, especially on a Thursday night. You don't want to be headed into the weekend getting swept.
Yeah, one of the things you want to do, D-Road, take care of business here on this Thursday and not look forward to that weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday series coming up. Take care of business here in Thursday's game.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
To the plate now, Gordon Landry. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Ready now is Gregorio Ortiz. 5 base hits in the series for him through 9 at-bats, so he's been very productive at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Young gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Indians nothing. White Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Rocco Urban is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
And stepping in, Lucius Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that one yanked just foul. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Urban is coming off a win in his last start, the first of his major league career, so I'm sure he's still riding high from that achievement. Now a flare out toward right center. Landry backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He leads the team in the two most important power categories for me, home runs and RBIs, driving in guys and being able to drive yourself in. He's an impressive hitter, and it should be fun watching him do his thing in this one.
Into the box now, W. Young. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
So now to the plate, Paul Keys, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little...
And hold on there, that's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. The 2-1 home. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Dallas Phillips. No balls and 1 strike. Keys, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
2 strikes.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Anderson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Antonio
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Antonio Nunez. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First offering.
Hurt one. 0-1.
Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. Back on the south side, second inning coming up, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Keys is right there, one down.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
At the plate, Evan Brenner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0.
Yep.
White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. And he misses again, ball 3.
3-1.
Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Kirby Ellis batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. And now the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
1-1. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Rojas is there, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Howard McKinnon. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Howard McKinnon.
First pitch of the AB now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Fouled away. The 2-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground with the left side. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Indians have elected to challenge the previous
one more
play.
look at it here. Is there enough evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
In now, Gino Bolgiano. And he takes ball one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. A ball and a strike.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
And this is a strike three call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Justin Zimmer. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0 count. Here it is. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now at the plate is Nelly Anderson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
from the stretch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Ball two. I think he would have liked a green light there. It's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
Ortega.
Next to hit, Carlos Ortega. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Now a throw over.
He's safe.
First offering on its way. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The 0-2 delivery.
Ball. 20-12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Anderson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Eugenio Rodriguez.
Digging in will be Eugenio Rodriguez. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch. Circle change there, called strike one.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Dean Summers waits on deck. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing the walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First pitch on its way. Dean Summers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. One and one the pitch. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Nunez is there, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1 left for the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to hit is the catcher, Sergio Oliveros.
The catcher, Sergio Oliveros.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is popped up. Landry shading to his right. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
And with baseman. 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lucius Rojas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, W. Young.
Next up, W. Young. He singled first time up. Now here it comes.
Yep. Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the left fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Paul Keyes. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now here it comes.
No, that's the ball.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Drilled to the right side. Now a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
First baseman.
Awesome execution on a changeup down right there, especially with 2 strikes. Not cheating to anything. Trusting his eyes, staying back, and hitting a nice, clean single.
So now to the plate, Dallas Phillips standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Keys, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A pause and the 0-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Good Guys. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Gordon Landry.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
0-1 the count. Now a pitch on the way. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Keys is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gregorio Ortiz.
So now into the box is Gregorio Ortiz as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
He's set and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate now, Derek Shaw batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you have a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Standing in now, Evan Brenner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
the 2-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as the Indians have come back to tie it at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kirby Ellis.
In now, Kirby Ellis, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 0-1 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready now for the White Sox, Antonio Nunez. He bounced out last time up.
The shortstop, Antonio.
Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
1-0.
Two and 0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. So a full count now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Line drive to center field. Ortiz, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Howard McKinnon.
And now, Howard McKinnon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Gino Bolgano.
Striding forward now is the DH, Gino Bulgiano, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Stepping in now, Justin Zimmer. 1-0 the count. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Strike 2 up in the zone. Bulgiano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. White Sox leave 1 through 4. We're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off
okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Nelly Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nelly Anderson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And another foul ball. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Striding in for the Indians, Carlos Ortega struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Count still at 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a ball rolls softly to second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Eugenio Rodriguez.
Now it'll be Eugenio Rodriguez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch popped up. Phillips is under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 5th coming up. And we are tied 2-2. So now to the plate, Sergio Oliveros.
For the White Sox, the catcher, Sergio Oliveros.
Pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
The batter.
Now into the box, baseman, Lucius Rojas flew out last time up. First delivery to him. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
On its way is pitch number 75. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Now at the plate, here is W. Young, 2 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Popped up. Ellis is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Paul Key.
So here is Paul Keyes. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Rojas is off at first with 2 away. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up is the shortstop, Dean Summers.
Dean Summers.
First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Here it is on 3-0. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Pulled toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Into the box now, Gordon Landry, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No one out with a runner at second. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. The 2-2. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Long run for the center fielder. He won't get there, and it's into the gap. Summers is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on the triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
At the plate, Gregorio Ortiz, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. A runner in scoring position with none out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Derek Shaw, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch is looked at for ball 1. 1 out and a runner on third. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here's the 1-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, Evan Brenner.
Ready to take his hacks again. Evan Brenner blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is chopped down the third baseline. Comes set, the 0-1. Popped into the air, back behind second. Rojas is there for it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. Bottom of the sixth coming up. It's 3-2 Cleveland. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Dallas Phillips. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Dallas Phillips.
First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and the White Sox have come back to tie it at 3.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Now batting, shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Daniel Nathan takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning.
Daniel Nathan.
At the plate now, Antonio Nunez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row, but this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
To the plate now, Howard McKinnon. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Standing in now, Gino Bolgiano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, If you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Their count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH. This one skied out toward right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Michael Robinson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 42, Michael Robinson.
7th inning ready to roll. And next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Kirby Ellis.
The first baseman, Kirby Ellis.
Now the pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Into the box, Nelly Anderson. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
1-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. So stepping in is Carlos Ortega. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Ortega.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Ball and a strike.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyholed in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Keys is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So now here is Eugenio Rodriguez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Andrew Zavala will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 42, Andrew Zavala.
First delivery to him, and that's taken for strike 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. The 0-1 offering drilled down the line, and this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Into the box now, Dean Summers, and it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Zavala at second with 2 down. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-3 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Kyle Anderson will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Anderson.
At the plate, Gordon Landry, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. The Tribe lead this one 5-3. Andrew Zavala will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Now catching, number 42, Andrew Zavala.
Stepping up is Justin Zimmer. He flew out in his last debut.
For the White Sox, the left fielder, Justin Zimmer.
The pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Anderson is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Sergio Oliveros.
Now to bat, Sergio Oliveros. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. To 1-2 now. Into the one. Swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now back.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lucius Rojas singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
And he'll step on the bag himself and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're still down 5-3. Leading off the inning, it'll be Gregorio Ortiz trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning.
Ortiz.
He's set. Here it comes. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. The 1-0 home.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Derek Shaw, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Ready on 1-2, and here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
To plate now, Evan Brenner. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Three and 0 now. Shaw leads off first with 1 away. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Next up is Kirby Ellis. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the belt, the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
0-1 pitch on its way. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Reined in. There's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 5-3. Now to the plate, here is W. Young. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Tyrone Hicks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 42, Tyrone Hicks.
From the stretch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. The 0-1.
Ball.
Slow little grounder left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record
now
the out.
Batting, center fielder, Paul Key.
Next to hit is Paul Keys. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some
now
really good pitching
first
from these
baseman,
guys in this one.
Dallas.
The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Dallas Phillips. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Alan Underwood enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Underwood.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Nelly Anderson.
The right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Anderson.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Carlos Ortega is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. On the ground to short. Could this be two? To second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, catcher, Andrew Zavala.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Andrew Zavala. First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another 1-2 delivery. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Nothing doing for the Indians there, and it remains 5-3. Daisuke Okada enters the game to finish this one off
now
here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 42, Daisuke Okada.
Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
The shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
First pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Anderson is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
The batter, the third baseman, Howard McKinnon.
So next to bat will be Howard McKinnon. First pitch of the AB on its way.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2.
No.
One out, nobody on. This is in the air out to right. Anderson is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gino Bolgiano.
Next will be the designated hitter, Gino Bolgiano. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls and a strike to count. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The White Sox down to their last strike. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Indians jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Daniel Nathan claims the win out of the pen, his first. Daisuke Okada records the save, his 4th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the White Sox, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here tonight, and we remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, Daniel Nathan collected his first ever W at the big league level as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 5-3. Their win streak continues to climb at 12 games. The Blue Jays knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-3. The Boston Red Sox grabbed the 4-game series sweep as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 4-1. The Tigers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-1. The Texas Rangers put together 10 total hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-0. The Baltimore Orioles had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 12-3. The Miami Marlins held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 1-0. Mario Escobar got his first career win, leading the Fightin' Phils over the Mets 5-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks took down the Nationals in Washington 3-2. The Padres earned the 4-game series sweep as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-3. They now have 5 straight wins. The Rockies broke up their 5-game losing skid as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 4-1. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.